cold now? Now it is the light right spot. So, follow me and be careful. This is not allowed, but I'm gonna do it because it's me. And I want you to be in the steam to get relaxed. Okay? And for those who are filming, delete it. Okay? Follow me.
Yeah, it's very
Down here.
They don't stand more than 2, maybe 3 on Richter, then they're all down. Here, now oxygen. Okay, that was good. Do it again. We're gonna drive and eat in the village and shoot so many times prior to the volcanoes, the volcano eruption that we have had for the last 2 years. And it is over there. Hey guys, especially the kids, do you know what a bacalao is? Someone knows what a bacalao is? Yeah, it's a fish. That's correct. I'm gonna stop in one of this strange place that we are actually trying our fish to export out of Iceland. And the smell of this place is so good. Just remember to inhale as much as you can, just to remember that smell. And believe me, it's healthy, the smell. Oh yeah, just start to smell. Oh yeah, we will. We will. We start now. That moment. Is this the... Well, it's getting there. And if you don't like it, you will just inhale more. The right wing is not here. I want it this way. But because the wind is not here, then we are just going to stop and we're going to go in and smell it there. It's not that bad. You are really lucky right now. But if I turn the car, the way you get out, I will explain it a little bit more.
Those who are big enough, it's okay, just have it here. No, this is actually a really good one. Okay. When everyone gets here, it is okay. Just remember to bow if you don't want to have it in your head. This one is actually starting to get ready when it is dried enough. As you can see, we are taking the meat off and we have put that into a commercial cell. So that's why it looks like this. But some of the fish are like this, and then we can actually dry them as we say dry fish. Spain and Portugal and most in Nicaragua, they love this. And also what they do it in Spain, they actually take all this into a big huge pot, put all the stuff in, and then they cook it. And what are they doing with it? They boil it until it will be absolutely almost nothing. And then they take the bouillon on it, just then put it in a plate that only the water goes in, and then they dry actually the bouillon until it will be into cubes, compressed, and then, ladies, you know, you go and buy some knorr and have it just into the fish soup because it will give you so much energy into this, and this is where it comes from, one of the parts. So guys, when you're going to the store next time and want to have spicy from Iceland fish, even though it says knorr, whatever, because they are doing that. And why we are using it like this, you can see, we do not strap it over, we just let it hang over like this, because when the big birds come here, when it is fresh, they wanted to sit on and eat. But when they sit on this one, and they fly away. So that's why. And here you see, this is actually a beautiful. I'm gonna love this. What we do is when it is dry enough, usually when I do this, I take the cod or other fish that is very similar. I take the head off, and of course I take all the in-made away. Take the tails, put them together, and let them hang for up to about 1.5 to 2 months. Then it is totally dry. But believe me, they are a little bit better than this one. This one has actually nothing on. And then we cook it. In the same time, it actually expands a little bit. But when we have cooked it long enough for about half an hour in the boiling, then it actually can go straight off the bone. So we don't have to go and one bone, and take it out from the here. Then it just can be peeled off, and then we use actually fat, and a special kind of fat, not butter or what that. It's special kind, and we put that on with a potato. Oh, it's starting to get very good here today. Are you hungry? I don't think so, not this time. But my mom called me, I have a dinner for you. I'm not driving. Okay, when you're not driving, let me know. I was driving, then that's it. If you're not coming here tonight, see through. Take a look at the northern lights when you eat. That is so good. The summertime, it's just a dinner for some of the rich guys that don't want to go anywhere. And here you can see the lavas. And you see the said no.
They can wait until we're back. We'll be back for some of tomorrow. Okay, now we are going all road right. No, that was the first one. You wonder why I'm always the first one? And you were the first one. He was the first one. We're gonna drive all the way up to the mountain over there and see what we can do. Notice here to the right side, see the crack in the lava. This is a floating lava, but when the lava was peaking, running fast, the top of the lava hardens. So this actually like a channel underneath. And when it gets full front, and it fills up the channel, then it was starting to dry. That's why it breaks up a little. When the obstacle in the front goes away, it comes down again. Sometimes you can actually see where it is poof, like that, right there. But you can take it. Okay guys, your right side of the brain is controlling the left side, right? And your left side of the brain is controlling the right side, right? That's it. Now we have to remember that. Because if one of the time I will ask you where we are going to go. Okay. We have a problem in the front. The road is closed. We have 3 to go. We can go to the right, or go straight, or go to the left side. So, where do you have to go? You have 5 seconds. 1.
To the right.
Straight. Come on. Left, right, straight. Come on.
Right.
Right? You want to go right?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You want to go right? You want to go right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I go right. Because you remember, left side is the right side. Right side of the brain is controlling the left side. Right side. Okay, guys, we are just going to stop here, and we are going to walk. And guys, if you want someone to get lost, just let me know right now. We are set. We'll be back in a few moments. So I'm back. Because in our take a look at this. Now you see, it's very easy to see when you're going out in the first time. You can see it. You cannot see that. You cannot walk to it. Now here is protected. If someone has a glass glasses for him. Okay. Because I am going to show you several trolls today, and this is just a small one to see. Because when we go further, and in the big mountains, you will see them huge trolls. And I will show you one here too. And if you don't see them, then you will almost. You see? So guys, we're going to walk this way.
helmets will not save us. We will be crushed. I was told that it will be crushed. Come closer. I will not bite if you come close to me. This is the entrance usually we go in when we go into this cave. And we will, well, when we go in, we use our helmets. You noticed I said we use our helmet. We are not going to wear it just because it's very beautiful. We are going to use it. Because when we go in, the cave is really big as you see. And when we go in, it goes really narrowed and narrowed and in. And I usually take this exercise down at the ship in front of the car, but because we are not going in because of the volcano and the earthquakes that is all around us right now. It is not safe to do that. So I asked them, can everyone do like this? Can you?
No.
And this is very important when we go in. Okay guys, something is going on here. I cannot control this car anymore. It's not me breathing, it's the car breathing. What? Gas? Do you have some gas? Okay, then I will open the windows. So where's the gas? Okay, now the hardest part. But it is very good to have cars that have R in the gearbox. It's called the rally gear.
Push, guys, push. Yes, you go, make it. It's gonna go up here. I didn't get it. I got really. But take a look at the rock. That is the captain smiling. See? Can you see him? There was two. There's one on top. Can you see his nose out? Nice. Yeah. See? And if you take a really closer look, then you can see the hat and also the other face. Okay. Guys, you know the phrase. What goes up must go down. Okay, hi. Oh, you? No, I just joking. No one here. No, there was a guy. He bought a BMW. He usually had a BMW, but that was automatic. And now he bought a BMW that was manual. And he was only just for 2 days. And he was complaining to the operator. And he said, this is a beautiful 380 BMW, and that has manual gear. But it only drives in daytime, but not in nighttime. And when I'm racing, it doesn't go nothing. So the lady was answering, what do you mean? Well, when I put it in D for day mode, it drives perfectly, and I drive all day. But when I put it in N for night mode, it doesn't go anywhere. And they started laughing out loud for this guy. And yeah, this is not funny. You're making me look like stupid, but in daytime, it does work perfectly. So yesterday, when I was racing, when I was supposed to race, because I had a Ferrari inside, and I was going to race, so I put it in R for rally mode, and I went backwards. I crushed the car in the back. And the lady in the other end of the phone, she could not speak anymore. She was laughing so much out loud. And you kids, you will understand it when you have a manual from automatic. And this time I have a very similar shift here, R and D. That was the D, day mode, and neutral, that was actually night mode, and then R for rally mode. And I don't know what it means. There it is. I got it. Take it. I will steal that one. That means that we are partying on the spot.
Are we in party
Now
mode?
we're in day-night mode. So click here. We are so lucky to have day mode still. In Iceland, they can drive BMWs, especially for those who have in automatic gears, because in the summer times they will have nights, so they will all be in day. In the springtime, all this area is flooded around with water, but only for a short time. But that area that is light brown, that is actually much longer. And usually it stays with like a lake here most of the summer, or almost all the summer. But for the last 2 months, almost 1.5 months, it hasn't rained so much here in this area. That's why it's raining. And now we are going to be up and jump again. Here's one. Down. also because it's so soft, this lava, and there are so many caves just around here that was made of the water. Down here on the ground, underneath that rock, sorry, I'm always pointing on you. And here's an entrance to one bigger cave, and especially here, inside here, and you come out on this side here. But you have to be really thin like me. Narrowed, long, and do not be claustrophobic. And again, you see the rocks. They're actually ash compressed. And I know that you want to feel this and try. So I'm going to go down to the shore from the top one because it's longer down. So because if I go here down, it's no more fun. It's much more fun to be up there and go down. And we are going to say hi to my friend, Indian friend. You know how Indian looks like in the cartoons? Hair, really long hair, and a good face, and they are actually strong, right? No, it's not here. I will show it to you. It says here on the sign that is here to the left side, it says no off-roading on the beach. That's why you don't see the car tracks around us. That is a tourist that is from that car, and they were trying to disagree. So you can see they're just walking. Here's the other one. Louis, you know that one. And again, take a look at the mountain. It's just hard ash, compressed ash. Okay, are you starting to get excited to see the Indian? Who's going to be the first to see it? Because we are in the front seat, we don't say it. Okay? Now you have to take a look to the left side. And you will see it to the left side. Oh, this is right. The left side. Yeah, the one. So, how about a little off-road again? Now we are going to go off-roading right now. How about this? And down. Boom, 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 boom. We get this one. It's much harder to get. This part is made for doing off-road. Can you see the Indian? Can you see it? So that's why you have to take a look to the left side. See? There is the face and everything. And the hair and everything. You cannot deny that. This is a guy frozen like a troll. And now we can see where the level of the water was high up to before the earthquake. You see the earthquakes happening. Okay guys, I promised you that we can go into a cave. So do you want to go into the cave? Okay, and I will stop here.
this cave. I told you, I promised you a cave, but you know that one. How did you do this? Hey! Should I translate? Okay, like guys, and get really close here so everyone can hear. I like this tube when they are tight, so I don't have to count. What area that we are seeing here, where it is white area on the bottom, that is because it's warm. When you go further up the hill, it turns a little bit, as you say, told it I am busy. Then it cools up a little bit. But where there is a white area further up, there is actually steam coming out. That's why it's white. This is a high temperature area, and that's why we have to be careful when we walk outside. But we are just going to stay in the path. There are too many here around, so I cannot do what I wanted to do. Just a little bit up here. But there are too many big bosses. So in this time, just take a look, take photos, and the underneath is actually steam coming up onto the blend of water layers, steam, water, ground, surface. The steam comes up, heat up the water, and melts all the way to the salt water. That's why we have this clear on the way. This clear is also used as a spa treatment in the highest spa. And they fill up the top, and you stay in there for up to about 25 minutes, no longer, because this mud is thick, meaning that it will suffocate the skin because the skin freezes. So after that, they take the dead skin almost off, and you feel, wow, I want to go somewhere else. You actually feel refreshed afterwards. And there are only 2 places in Iceland that has this one, and they take it from not this area but similar areas up north. And there it's like that, really warm. They take it into just a special made tub, go with it, and then they heat it up so it is always around 80 degrees, up to 80 degrees in Fahrenheit or 40 degrees in Celsius. So guys, go around, and then we will follow this way.
No, Papa.
Again, it's okay, you can go closer, it's okay. All these things that you see here behind came about almost 67 years ago in one of them huge earthquake, and the crack opened, especially when I told you about the lake 15 years ago. That's another one. After that earthquake 15 years ago, it actually narrowed it down. Look how beautiful this is now. And you know the land is like. Take a look here. See the middle of the mountain here? There's a gap over. It was actually a little dam up there. With all the water. But we were so good guys. That was before it was the tourists. Leave a little bit, the steam come into the water, and then heated up the water, and it was just like a hot tub. It was 40 degrees, and we can actually control it. Like just pointing down, up, this, because the water was just as we wanted. 40 degrees in Celsius, or 85 in Fahrenheit. It was so good. Going up here, the winter, sit down, kind of cold there. I don't know, cold soda, of course. Too many kids, so it's soda, cold soda. And then just staying there. always take it. For me,